Hi everyone, this is Mr. O'Gall, and in this video we will be looking at angle theorems. Here's our objective for today. I will be able to find a missing angle using angle theorems. Pause the video, write this objective down in your notebook, and hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. Alright, so let's do a little bit of exploration in order to figure out these angle theorems. I'm going to start with my straight line that's 180 degrees. And I'm going to cut it with another line, a transversal line. And I'm going to tell you that this angle right here is 40 degrees. That means I also know that this angle is 140 degrees because 40 plus 140 is equal to 180. I also can figure out that this angle right here is 40 degrees because if I look at this straight line, we have 140 plus 40 again, and that's 180. And I know that this line right here, or this angle right here, is also 140 degrees. Looks like there's a pattern developing. Now I want to add another parallel line to the picture, right here, and see what we can come up with those angles. We actually end up getting the same angles as right up here. The angles become 140 degrees, 40 degrees, 40 degrees, and 140 degrees. Looks to me like we're ready to define our angle theorem. All right, now we're ready to define our first angle theorem, vertical angles. And that's when you have two lines that cross each other, as you can see in this picture. The angles opposite each other are the same. So in our last example, we had one angle that was 40 degrees. The angle directly across is also going to be 40 degrees. Pause the video, copy this definition down, and hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, now let's look at some other angles that are the same based off of our definition of vertical angles. I'd like to challenge you. Pause the video, write down which angles you think are the same, and hit play to find out the answers. Ready, pause. All right, so according to vertical angles, 1 and 4 are the same, and 5 and 8 are the same. 2 and 3 are the same, and 6 and 7 are the same. Pause the video, draw this picture, write these angles that are congruent, the same, down, and hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, let's put our angle theorems into action. This problem says Palm Beach International Airport has parallel runways, and the third runway runs from the northwest as shown below. What is a measure of angle x? That's this angle right here. So we know that if this angle is 25 degrees, this angle right here is 180 minus 25. And that gives me 155 degrees. So if this angle is 155 degrees, this angle will be 155 degrees. And according to vertical angles, the angle right here and the angle right here are opposite from each other, so they are congruent. So x is equal to 155 degrees. There are many ways to solve this problem. This is just how I did it. Pause the video, copy this problem and the solution down, and hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. All right, here's your next problem. In Washington, D.C., 26th Street Northwest runs parallel to 25th Street Northwest. Pennsylvania Ave runs directly towards the White House as shown below. What is the measure of angle x in degrees? Sorry, there's a little typo in here. I'd like you to pause the video, try solving it on your own, and hit play to check your work. Ready, pause. All right, let's go over the problem. We know that if this angle is 35 degrees, by vertical angles, this angle will also be 35 degrees. If that one's 35 degrees, this angle right here is going to be 180 minus 35 degrees, which is going to give us 145 degrees. That's 145 degrees. X is going to be 145 degrees. Pause the video, make sure you have the correct answer written down, and hit play when you're done. Ready, pause. Alright, let's look at the next problem. I'd like you to pause the video, try and solve it on your own, and hit play if you need a hint. Ready, pause. Alright, here's your first hint. 115 degrees is a vertical angle with this right here. It's also 115 degrees. Pause the video, hit play if you need hint number 2. Ready, pause. Alright, hint number 2 is that angle 1 is actually equal to 180 minus 115 because of supplementary angles. Pause the video, write down the answer to angle 1, and then I'd like you to take on the challenge and try and find the measure of angles 2, 3, and 4. Pause the video. Alright, here's your bonus challenge problem. Try and find the degree of angle X. Alright, you're all done. Next, you should begin working on your independent practice worksheet. Great job!